Good morning to everyone. My name is Grace E. Boynan, aka Female Gladiator. I am a certified drugs dispenser and a UAE nurse. UAE nurses are people who assist in patient care. I have over 4 years of experience in the health space. I'm also a public speaker and a proud feminist. I'm also a young leader who's been volunteering and advocating in the youth space for the past 4 years. I work at the Fountain of Life Clinic in Carwell. So the Fountain of Life Clinic is one of the best health facilities in the Carwell Belt, offering clean and affordable treatment. I'm currently studying at the CPRES International University. I'm pursuing a degree in medical laboratory technologies. So today I want to say welcome to Metaverse, and I want to talk about something that is very important, something that is very powerful, something that we all need to talk about. So something that we need to put stop to the myth and the harmful practices. Well, so this kind of listen as I go into discussion. Like I said, this is something that is very important. This is something that deserves respect, that we all need to talk about to stop the harmful practices, to stop the myth. The female vagina is the patches for all of us today. So we need to talk about these. So going strictly into the discussion, I'm strictly talking about the vaginal hygiene, and I want to strike mainly on the myth and the harmful practices. So going directly into the myth, first of all, let us all be aware that the vagina is is a self-cleaner. The vagina has a natural bacteria that keep it healthy. The vagina does not need chemical, herbs, stones, or insections or substances. Like for example, people sometimes they say they take the Ghana rack, they place it in the vagina, then they believe that it takens or tightens the vagina. That is why people believe. No, that is a myth. No, and sometimes people will tell you that they take garlic and other substances and they insert it into the vagina. They believe that it keep it clean, it keep the vagina out of infection or other thing. What you're actually doing there, you are upsetting the pH value in the vagina. And then you have to maintain that normal pH in your vagina to keep your vagina healthy. Like I said, the vagina has its own natural bacteria that keep it healthy. So when you are inserting this kind of stuff, you are upsetting those bacteria in there, and then at the end of the day, it cause something for another health issues. Sometimes people will believe that it cannot right, it can help, it can take things, it can tighten the vagina, but why they don't know that sometimes it causes dryness, it causes burn and injury. Sometimes it kills the good bacteria that are in there that's supposed to maintain the pH, that's supposed to keep the vagina healthy and moist. Sometimes it increases infection, it causes infertility and pain during sex. Those harmful substances, people sometimes believe that they actually help. They actually cause problem because there is no health benefit, there is no safe advantages, because sometimes these items create bad odors. Sometimes increases the risk of STI, STD. It has so many chronic infection, and so these practices are not good. These are what myth we need to put stop to. Let us stop inserting stuff. Let us stop inserting garlic, Ghana rack, and other things into our vagina. They have no safe advantages. No safe advantages at all. Let us come to another important myth. People will say having sex with multiple partners can weaken the vaginal flow. Well, no, that's wrong. That is not true. No, the vagina doesn't count the number of sexual partners. The first thing, let us all know that the vagina is a muscular cartilage. For example, like your ear, if you pull your ear to you and you leave it, automatically it comes back to you. If you pull your nose and you leave it, it comes back to you. You pull your jaw and you leave it, it comes back to you. So just what we're saying, we're going back to the vagina. So the vagina is a muscular cartilage. It has the tendencies to stretch and then to come back together. So it's a muscle that stretches during sex and then it returns back to normal. So it's The myth about sex with multiple partners can weaken the vagina is not true. The number of partners doesn't permanently changes the vaginal thickness. So the only thing that matters here is sexual health. A sexual health is all about your health. It's all about sexual health. It's all about how you take proper care of your vagina. It's all about how you maintain the space. Because one of the issue with having sex with multiple partners doesn't weaken it doesn't scratches the vagina. The only thing it does is just the risks of infection, STI, and other things. Because having sex with multiple partners have other disadvantages, but when it comes to what people stick on, the saying the fact that having sex with multiple partner is the main reason why the vagina scratches before time. No, that is not true. What actually affects what actually causes the vagina to scratch before times are one of the main causes of that is childbirth, especially repeated delivery, and especially delivery that you experience a lot of complication, delivery where you are giving birth to baby that is a child that is oversized, especially episiotomic. Episiotomy is a surgical procedure performed during a second stage of childbirth. It involves making a small incision cut in the perineum, that is the muscular tissue between the vaginal opening and the anus. So the perineum, the goal is to widen the vaginal opening to help pass the child through. Because if the child is overweight and the vaginal canal is small, sometimes they perform that procedure to open that place up properly to push that child out. So these are one of the reasons that causes enlarged vagina, and then it will take a long time to get back together. And we have aging factors, we have hormonal change, we have weak pelvic floor muscles. No, you are not exercising, because once you go through that procedure, the episiotomy, definitely the vagina has been cut. You have a little weakening. So what you have to do is practice pelvic floor exercises after recovery, and then you need to work on your diet. Poor nutrition sometimes can lead to enlarged vagina. And then one of the major factors of the vagina getting weakened before time is the low estrogen in the body. And estrogen is the key female hormones that keep the vagina elastic, moist, and fresh. So we need to watch for all these signs, because when you are experiencing low level of estrogen, you will experience that maybe your vagina is little bit not tight, little bit enlarged, and you experience maybe bad odors and other things. So, and then there are certain medications at times people will take, and then they put into that vagina without doctor prescribing it to them. They feel that when they do it, it will maybe help the situation. Sometimes smoking, alcohol, increase constant infections. Constant infection also give rise to the fact that your vagina becoming loose before time. So low estrogen is a health issue, and we need to watch out. Because it's not just a moral issue. It is a health related issue, and these things are not seen. There are people actually suffering from these issues, and they don't have the knowledge, and they don't know what to do, how to get a hold of the situation. That is why it's important that we spread the information. That is why it's important that we continue to do health talk, so that people can stop the myth, so that people can stop the harmful practices. So this will be all for today. So I'm encouraging you to continue to follow Metaverse. We are on all social platforms. On Instagram, you have Metaverse Hub. On TikTok, you have Metaverse. And then on Facebook, it's Metaverse all across. So continue following the page, continue following the platform. Like I said, the discussion is for the entire week. So stay tuned.